Right.
Well, Andy said he Terry
Martin's one for
Pratchett
that, isn't
and
he?
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Fancy that, Andy?
It's the arts I don't like. I don't mind books. What about you,
You
Martin?
can have a shot at that.
Yeah, go on, Andy.
Yeah.
Go on.
I think you're...
Yeah, don't go there anyway, yeah. Who do you want to play? CJ said he likes books, but he's not too keen on the arts.
Well, it's a bit like myself then, so...
Yeah.
Giving it away, CJ.
So, do you fancy a shot at that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we will have Andy playing CJ.
OK. Would you both please make your way to the question room, Andy, just to make sure you can't confer? Andy, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, please, Dermot.
OK, good luck, Andy. It's Arts and Books. Here you go. Extreme, published in 2005, is the autobiography of which talent show judge? Sharon Osbourne, Piers Morgan or Richard Park?
But I must say, that's not one that I've read. It could be either Sharon Osbourne or Piers Morgan. I think I'm going to plump for Sharon Osbourne.
Okay, Extreme. Now, you said you wanted the books there, Andy. We've got a fine piece of literature for you there. I'm surprised you haven't read it. It's the right answer. Yes, Sharon Osbourne is correct. Extreme. OK. CJ, what was the first name of the 17th century English composer Purcell? William, Edward or Henry?
That was Henry.
Henry Purcell, it's correct, CJ. Back to you, Andy, a second question. Mozart's opera Don Giovanni is set in which European country? Italy, Spain or France?
Don't think it's France. I'm not keen on Italy. I think I'll go for Spain.
Very good, Andy. That's correct. Don Giovanni is set in Spain. CJ, The Steep Approach to Garberdale, published in 2007, is a novel by which writer? Andy McNab, Ian Banks or Bernard Cornwell?
Haven't heard of it, I'm afraid. I didn't know that Andy McNab wrote novels. I don't know that Bernard Cornwell writes much else apart from Shop. Which leaves me with not too many options to go for, so I'll go for the one who writes lots of different titled novels, which is Ian Banks.
It is well worked out, CJ. That's correct, Ian Banks, The Steep Approach to Garberdale. OK, Andy, been going very strongly. Let's see if you can get this. Which author wrote Ethan Frome and The Age of Innocence? F. Scott Fitzgerald, Edith Wharton or Truman Capote?
Don't really like any of those answers. Edith Wharton, I think I'll rule out. I'm going to go for Truman Capote.
Truman Capote? It's Edith Wharton. Edith Wharton wrote The Age of Innocence and Ethan Frome. So the first slip by either of the players gives CJ the first chance to win the round. CJ, who painted the School of Athens fresco in the Vatican? Raphael, Michelangelo or Da Vinci?
Well, I don't think Da Vinci did anything inside the Vatican. Most of the Vatican, especially the Sistine Chapel, was Michelangelo or Raphael. And I don't know of it as one of Michelangelo's works. I mean, for example, in the Sistine Chapel, Michelangelo did the ceiling and one wall. Everything else is Raphael. So, simply on that, I'll go for Raphael.
CJ, it's the right answer. You've won. CJ, you're through to the final round. Would you both please come back and join your teams? OK, one of the Skittles knocked down there. Andy won't be playing in the final round. The Eggheads are all still there. And we move on to our next subject today. It's science. Who'd like to play this? Science.
Did you say you fancied a shot?
I could have a go if you like, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
OK. Who would you like to attempt?
Well, what did your research show you?
Judith hiccups a little bit on science.
Right, we'll go for a big hiccup then.
OK. So it will be Bill versus Judith.
See if Judith is going to metaphorically hiccup in the question room. Would you both please make your way there? Thank you. Bill, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
OK, Bill, you're kicking off. Here you go. Here's your science question. Ostriches are native to which continent? Africa, South America or Australia?
Well, they're not Africa. I don't think they're South America, so I'll go for Australia.
No, it's Africa. It is Africa. Ostriches.
ostriches and not emus and other things down under. So, slip up there to start. Chance for Judith. Judith, what phrase is used to refer to the impact that human activities have on the environment in terms of the amount of greenhouse gases produced? Carbon shadow, carbon legacy, or carbon footprint?
That is carbon footprint, and we're all meant to pay, aren't we, to offset it every time we fly.
Well, you can do that, or you can just reduce your carbon footprint.
Well, I hate the idea of having to reduce flying. Much rather pay, I think.
Well, you could get rid of your jet.
No, I need it.
Carbon footprint is correct, Judith. So, Bill, let's see if we can start you off with this one. Which disease causes inflammation by producing deposits of uric acid crystals in the joints? Scurvy, rickets, or gout? Well, it's not scurvy. That's lack of lime. In the joints, it's either gout or rickets. I'll go for rickets. Okay, rickets causes inflammation by uric acid crystals in the joints. It's not rickets, and it wasn't scurvy. You're right, it's gout. Gout, and very painful it is too. Okay, means Judith, you've got a chance to win it if you get this after just 2 questions. What is 0.4 multiplied by 50? 8, 20, or 25?
0.4 multiplied by 50. 5 4s are 20. Well, it's got to be 20.
Gone for 20? Yeah, it's the right answer, Judith. You've won another round. 20 is correct. We cut it short there. Bill, unfortunately, got his first 2 wrong. You've got your first 2 right. Would you both please come back and join your teams? Well, 2 brains gone from beer and Skittles now, but 2 rounds left, 2 head-to-head rounds left, 2 more chances to knock Eggheads out. This one's food and drink. Aha. Any beer questions in there? We don't know. Who wants to play food and drink? Simon, Martin, or Paul? Off you go, Simon.
Yes, I think seeing...
Your subject came up, did it?
Yes, I think seeing that's one of my favourite hobbies. That I will have to have a go at this.
Who'd you like to play, Simon?
I don't know whether this is brave or foolish, but one of the only times I can remember Kevin losing is on food and drink. So, I will take on Kevin.
OK, the 3 times World Quiz champion. Seen you lose before, Kevin. Let's see if it's going to happen again. It's the question room for both of you, please. Simon, do you want to go first or second?
Well, seeing it's been quite successful for the Eggheads, I think I'll go first.
Off you go, then. Which spirit is the main ingredient in the cocktail known as an old-fashioned? Whiskey, rum, or tequila?
Right, I think something called an old-fashioned, I don't think it'd come from Mexico way. So I'll ignore tequila. Judging by whiskey and rum, I would say whiskey is the older of the spirits, so I will go for whiskey.
OK. Which might not be the route, but it's certainly the spirit involved. That's the right one. Yes, whiskey. Go! Main ingredient in an old-fashioned. Kevin, which type of coffee is made from a shot of espresso and steamed milk? Ristretto, Americano, or latte?
A latte.
It is a latte, yes. Espresso and steamed milk. OK, 1 each. Back to you, Simon. Which TV chef courted controversy in 1998 by cooking a human placenta on the programme TV Dinners? Gary Rhodes, Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall, or Nigella Lawson?
Right. As well as eating, and as well as drinking, I also like watching. And I don't think I ever miss a cooking programme. It's not Gary Rhodes, it's not Nigella Lawson, that would be Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall.
It would be. Time well spent watching the Goggle Box. Correct. OK, Kevin, what is the name of the traditional Scottish dessert made from whipped cream, whiskey, honey and fresh raspberries topped with toasted oatmeal? Is it Cranachan, bland or clapshot?
I have absolutely no idea, so I'm going to go for clapshot.
OK. Is it clapshot, Simon? Do you know it?
I would have said that was Cranachan.
It is Cranachan.
Never come across it.
Cranachan.
Never come across it.
Simon had. So, no extra points, Simon, but bit of a moral lift and a chance to win the game with this. If you get this right, you're through to the final round. You'll have knocked Kevin out. What type of vegetable is a mooli? Radish, cabbage or bean?
I always thought that was some sort of grass skirt. It doesn't sound like an English derivative or Irish. So I think I can knock out radish and cabbage, and I'll plump for a bean.
OK, to get you through to the final round, knock Kevin out. Not yet. Ooh. It is radish. It's a radish. OK, chance for you, Kevin, to level it up. Which chef announced in April 2007 that he would be taking legal action after Gordon Ramsay blamed him for the theft of a reservations book from Gordon's former London restaurant Aubergine in 1998? Is it Nigel Slater, Heston Blumenthal, or Marco Pierre White?
Well, again, this is something that's completely... I'm sure Simon, since he obviously keeps an eye on celebrity chefs, might know this one, but this means nothing to me at all. So I'll go for somebody who's of a sort of vintage with Gordon Ramsay. There's probably bad reasoning, but I'll go for Marco Pierre White.
OK, Marco Pierre White. The game continues. It's correct. It was the right reasoning. Gordon Ramsay revealed that he faked the theft. Marco Pierre White. Ooh. Simon, you have identified one of his weaker subjects, but just unable there to capitalise on it. It means we go to sudden death for the first time in the game, Simon. And just to remind you, you know how it works. There are going to be no multiple choices from here.
Thank you.
So, can you tell me which famous sauce takes its name from the Italian phrase meaning sailor style?
Well, it sounds more like an Italian policeman, but I'll go for carbonara.
Carbonara, OK. It's not carbonara, Simon. No. You'll know it when I say it. Very much on the right track there, looking for a nautical or seaside link. It's marinara. Marinara.
No.
OK, Kevin, chance to win it. The small savoury dumplings known as pierogi, which are similar to ravioli, are a popular dish from which European country?
How do you spell that, Dermot?
P-I-E-R-O-G-I. Pierogi.
I can't get a linguistic handle on it, so I'm going to say Poland.
It is Poland. It is correct, Kevin. Poland, yes, the small dumplings, pierogi. Which means, I don't believe what I'm about to read out here, Simon. You won't be playing in the final round.
I can't believe that either.
By all rights, you should be there. It seemed to be 6s and 7s all over the place, Kevin, there, but somehow he's got through. Would you both please come back and join your teams?